Good morning, YouTube. My name is Endo Miller, and today on TNT, we're going to discuss a little bit about the multiverse and the possibility of your life or choices, and based on your choices. Philip, can you introduce yourself, please?
Sure thing. As you know, I'm Philip, based in São Paulo, trying to be as much happy as I can, even if it's cold. Being around TNT for a while now and really excited for the topic today.
Okay, awesome. Very good. I'm excited as well. Don George, your turn.
Hi guys, good morning. My name is Don Jorge. I live in Salvador, Bahia. I have been studying English for maybe 2 years, and I discovered this opportunity. I appreciate have this time with you guys. That's it. I am with you.
Nice. Thanks a lot. Paminondas, how about you?
Hello guys, good morning. I'm Nondas from Brasilia, 27 years old, and I've been here in TNT since December last year. I really love this place. I feel very comfortable to make my mistakes and to talk a lot and to learn a lot, and special in this meeting. Normally deep questions here. I have a dog called Bidu, and yeah, that's all for today.
Thanks, Paminondas. Silciane, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Cel. I'm from Brasília. I'm from Maranhão, but I live in Rio de Janeiro. I'm 27, 27 years old, and that's it.
Nice, very good. And the last but not least, Jessica.
Hello guys, first up, I'm sorry for not turning my camera on. It's just because it's not working. I'm trying to reset it, but it's not working. But I'm Jessica. It's my second time on Talk and Talk. I think this is, I don't know if this is the way we call it. But basically, I live in Portugal, in Lisbon, Portugal. I've been studying English for a few years. And yes, it's great to be here.
Okay, very good. Thanks a lot, everyone. So guys, in the main room, I always try to, extend the conversation beyond the questions, not just follow the question and the script. So, but to start, we're gonna start from the first question, because I think it's interesting. Going back in time, what super advice would you give to your past self? So, you first.
I don't understand very well this question because
if you back in time, back in the past, you are in the future and you are seeing your old self, your past self, and now you have to give an advice to you, like traveling time. What would you this advice you give?
I would like talk with me about my how can I say erros? Can I say mistakes? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would warn yourself about your mistakes or something like that.
Yeah.
Nice one. Thanks a lot. Paminondas, how about you?
It's always hard to answer. Maybe be a doer instead of dreamer. And because sometimes I think a lot, but I don't act like I really want to act. So yeah, be a doer instead to be a dreamer.
Very good. Philip.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the question. I really don't know what I would suggest myself. I've done a lot of things, a lot of mistakes, and I really enjoy that I did a lot of things in a wrong way, you know, a lot of things that I'm not proud of, a lot of things that I hurt people's feelings, but all of that made me to be in the position I'm now, the life I have now. So I would suggest myself just to follow my intuition more often since the beginning, not like yeah, listen to people, but follow your sixth sense, you know. So try to follow your intuition more often than, yeah, I have been doing this like the past years, but when I was a teenager or, you know, around 20, my 20s, I think it should be a good way to start life.
Very interesting, because you see a very free guy, you know, in terms of follow your intuition. That's
Yeah.
it's interesting. Don George, how about you?
First of all, this question reminded me about the movie Back to the Future. I love this.
Yeah.
This movie is amazing. It's my favorite. I haven't seen. Second of all, I have a difference between multiverse and metaverse. Have a similarity, but it's different, you know.
Okay.
And the bottom line is I think I told me Back to the Future for the past is enjoy your time with your mom, your dad, you know, because the life is quickly, the life is you know, and think about. And the other suggestion maybe sell Bitcoin. Sell Bitcoin early, you know, early. And yeah, and studying English early too, you know.
Very
Maybe
good.
7 8 years you started learning English. That's maybe three suggestions. Enjoy your mom, your dad, your family, buy Bitcoins, and start studying English very, very soon, you know. That's it.
Very nice advice. And Jessica, how about you?
Okay, so basically, I think I can take a little from every advice you guys just said. But I think one of the main things is about my studies. English, for example, I basically started studying English when I came to Portugal, because if you don't do it, you won't get a good job. So it took a very long time to understand how important is studying English. But not only English, I think I could have done better in my past, and now I regret. But I'm trying to do my best right now. Yes.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I think we try to spread this, you know, this kind of idea here. You know, it's not about English, but about the world. You know,
Yes.
you can live in, you can enjoy the world more because you know
Exactly.
how to make this connection. You know, about this question, I think I would advise about do not face the things in general, like less time, you know, facing the thing, oh my God, I didn't do that. So, you know, my life will, you know, mess a lot. you know, we always have the time to do it again, you know, because it's important to be aware about it. We have time and we can try, and sometimes you commit a lot of mistakes, but you still have time to do, you know, your best and improve yourself. This is my answer about this question. So guys, let's move to the question number 3. It's kind of connected. What skills or characteristics would you like to have, and why? Numbers.
Persuasion. For me, this is the best skill ever, because everything is about persuasion, it's about dialogue, it's about and power of the words. It's very important because with the words you can start a war or stop a war, and tend it's very important, it's very powerful. And yeah, persuasion, it's a good skill that I want to improve. I'm improving and I want to improve more. And for me, it's the most powerful skills ever, for sure.
That's really nice, really interesting. Yeah, persuasion is really powerful. I think, yeah, it's something, because I asked the reason, you know, because I think is the reasons is because you want to have more connection or something like that. If I understood, okay, nice, very good. Don George, how are you?
I think uh, I could be a good writer, you know what I mean? Because you need this, you need more things, okay? But good writers, it's first of all for your start, your job, your communication, you know, and like start early. You learn English, start early. You writing, but good writing, and everybody understand you, and your language is easy for the people, you know. I think because now I can write in the many social media, and I don't know, and I have a similar for the persuasion, like Francês. I don't know. I think I realize I could be a good writer.
Yeah, this is funny because you told about the social media, and I'm thinking right now, you know, that people don't want to read more, because nowadays we are living a very bad situation in terms of, you know, read something that someone else writes. So this is this is funny. Sel, how about you? You are muted. I cannot hear you because you are muted.
Sorry.
No problem, no problem.
Willpower. Yeah, willpower.
Oh my God. Nice, very nice. Very nice.
Because because with willpower, we or why I study, I work, and I study a lot English. I work, and is it?
Very good answer. Philip, your skill.
I was listening. I think all of those skills that all of you have just mentioned, you don't need to, you know, to desire that. You can just acquire that. Still have time, right?
Good point.
So like writing, English, persuasion, anything. So I don't have anything that I would like to have. I think I have everything I need, you know. I just wanted to have the power to fly, you know. I think that would be awesome.
I believe I can fly. Awesome, very good. Yeah, you know, this conversation is totally about that because we are talking about the multiverse, but you wondering about the possibility to build other version of you, of yourself, you know, because we have the time to improve on it. So it's our opportunity to do our best. Jessica, how about you?
Okay, so it's a complicated question because I'm a person who demands a lot from myself, and everywhere. I will talk about professional side because it's the thing I'm focused on right now, and they ask everything. You have to have everything to get a job. But I think the main skill would be communication. Yes, yes. I think it's as Epaminondas said, it's something that you can cause a war, you can or stop it. You can convince people, you can get things you want just by communicating well. So yes, it's one of the things I would like to have.
Okay, do you have any example about this guy that you admire in terms of communication?
The guy, sorry.
Do you have an example about, you know, someone that you admire because of the communication? You know, they come.
Oh, yes, yes.
Something that you like.
Yes, I have a few people, but for example, I can tell about my boss. She is good with people. She is good professionally. For example, sometimes I do technical presentations, but I just can't express myself in a way that people understand me so well as she does. But it's something that you have to practice. It's not something that you will wake up and just have it. You have to work on it, and you have to be patient. You have to accept yourself. I think Philip is at some way right, because we have to accept ourselves and understand, okay, I want this because people want me to be like this, or I like to have this communication. I like to improve myself or something like this. It depends on your objectives. Yes, yes. But I think it's not healthy to be someone because the job market or the other people wants you to be. Yes, but unfortunately, our world requires a lot from us, from everyone.
Yeah, will demand a lot because, you know, you have to handle your emotion depending on the situation. You know,
Yes.
Sometimes you are in your company, sometimes you are with your family, you with your son and something like more close. And yeah, that's a very interesting thing. So guys, let's move to question number 7. Based on all of these insights, you know, this idea, this thought, how to make good choices in life. What do we have to take in account when we you know, have to do it? Nondas, please help us.
Oh my gosh, sorry, but if I had this answer, maybe I am billionaire, because it's very, very hard. But I try to think about myself. Normally I always say this, but tell this. But for me, the key is self-knowledge, and to know you deeply, because when you know you deeply, you can realize what is your value and what do you really prioritize in your life. And so that's the point, to have good choice, to make good choice. because normally it's easier to desire something because you seen in other people, and you maybe it's good and special because the internet. So sometimes our desires is not our really our, but for other people. And yeah, it's self-knowledge, and to know you deeply, and to recognize your values and your priorities and what do you really want for your life, and then and try to make good choice about this feel about you. Yeah,
Good
for me
answer. Yeah,
that's it.
very good. Yeah, I'm thinking here because, we have a lot of this content, over the internet, like do this, don't say that in English, buy this, buy that, do this, do that, do a lot of stuff, a lot of good advice, good in quotes advice. uh, Jessica, how about you?
Okay. So basically, I think Epaminondas is completely right. We have to have the self-knowledge. I'm not a person who is good about it, because some people think I'm crazy, because if I want to do something, I'm going to do it. How can I say, independent of the consequences, but I know that it can, how can I say, I can have the bad or good consequences. So this is something that I have to know. Okay, Jessica, you want this, but you have, I don't just do it, but I like to be courageous, because life pass through our eyes, and we don't, if we think a lot, we don't live.
Okay.
But yes, I don't think there is a perfect advice choice. You just have to know yourself and understand that your actions have good or bad consequences. Yes.
Very good. Very good. I'm thinking because I would answer, later, but I will answer right now this question, because I think based on your answer and Nonda's answer as well, I think to make good choices, we have to make bad choices, and try
Yes.
and learn from them, from the result a lot. Try to pay attention on it a lot and all the things.
Yeah.
Sal, how about you?
I would change the elections for president in Brazil. Yeah.
Yeah, very good one, actually.
Yeah.
So let's have Phil. How about you? How to make good choices?
Oh, that's a hard one. I don't know the answer. But basically, what I have been doing is I try to talk to people and try to express myself in order to make things work in my mind. So this is what I do when I create an email, when I post on social media, especially on LinkedIn that I have been posting a lot. I try to read myself out loud when I write things, or when I have a lot of things in my head, I try to say it to my parents or my therapist, just to see how it sounds, If it sounds too unbelievable or too crazy, then I know I'm doing the right choice.
Oh my God.
No,
Very
just kidding.
good.
But yeah, I need to hear myself, most of times, to see if it's what it looks like. And for me, it helps to understand whether I go left, right, or I stay in the same position. Yeah, that's basically. But there's no answer for that. Like, what are good choices? Like, there are no such a thing as a good choice.
You're
There's
totally
like the
right.
moment, the
Totally right.
context. Like, there's like
Yeah.
sometimes you choose something, but 10 years later you think,
Yeah.
oh, it was a bad choice. But at that moment, the tools you had, the mindset you had back there, it was the best choice you could ever decide. So yeah.
Very good. You're totally right, you know. Yeah, you said everything, but don't George, please disagree with him. Disagree to him. Say something
Totally
different.
agree. I totally agree. I think the key is meditation, but nobody have time for meditation. You know, a lot of information, and you need to do now the something. It's complicated. You have a bad choice every time. Sometimes you make mistakes. It's normal, and you're learning of your mistakes. But I think you depends that sometimes you have time for, okay, what can I do, or sometimes, oh my god, I let's do it now. And the life is it's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
depends, but I follow you guys, many insights here, and go with the flow.
Yeah, you know what? It's something that I have helped me a lot is to discuss here on Chinti this kind of answer. You know, I love this because I've been learning a lot from this kind of, you know, discussion. And sometimes, you know, the people see different things that I cannot see, you know, from other point of view. So this is very important for me. Even if they're not, you know, they are saying specifically about what I want, but you know, I think all the things are connected somehow, you know, so you can take a lot of, you know, very good insights from this kind of answer. So guys, now a question to remember about memories. Question number 8. Do you remember an event in your life that was a totally turning point? Like, oh, it's a, you know, slipped. Cell. You are muted.
Sorry, I don't remember. Yeah, in events.
So I will skip you and you know, while you remember, okay? Nondas, how are you?
I don't remember too, but I don't believe in that, because I really don't believe that there are a turning point. In my point of view, you put one thing and then another thing and another thing, and then maybe you can see the picture. For me, that's the point. It's not one, but it's a long of time, and piece for piece, piece by piece, and step by step, day by day. But some things really was really important for me, and special, for example, my decision to learn English, because when I start to learn English, I realized that, as you said before in the beginning of the meeting, it's about life, it's about options, it's about possibilities. So it unlocked a new word for me. It's like now I have a superpower.
Awesome.
But learn English, it was good, and I start to learn English because I went to karaoke in Brazil, and everybody was singing in English, and I feel a little shy because only me singing in Portuguese. So I need to learn.
Imagine.
I realized that now I need to learn now. but I really believe in you put piece and another piece and another piece, and then you can see the picture. So I don't have one turn point, but some little steps that makes me be here now and to reach some goals in my life.
Yeah, yeah, nice, very good. Philip, how about you?
This is the kind of question that reminds me the trainee assessments, you know, when I applied for the job interviews. And I have had lots of turning points. The first one, it was basically I think that's really clear to me, the death of my uncle. It was like my big brother. Then I had a girl broke up with me, and it was a huge thing, and it developed me in a lot of ways, and I started to rethink a lot of things in my life. It's the classic one, you know. I think a lot of people, they have that. And yeah, and I have some others. Another break with a girl. Yeah, a lot of them. Yeah, that's two of them. Just and about jobs, you know, things like that. But I guess, yeah, I still have, you know, some turning points, especially when it hurts a lot. So when I get frustrated with someone in a very, very bad way, it helps me a lot. If people knew it, they wouldn't make me feel so terrible. But when they do, I kind of, it hurts a lot and it helps me so much. I have no idea. It's awesome.
Love always messy in our life. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
I got you and Epaminondas. Yeah, that's. Don George, how are you?
It's a good question. By the way, I have always good question in this conversation. I think a lot. Oh my God. But I'm
It's
getting
almost
old.
a podcast here. Almost a podcast.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm getting old, and I need to. I have experience for the life, and I think and sometimes I don't remember when. I think I need still alive, you know, and I'm stopping to do something. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I can't drink it so much. I eat something, you know, and okay, I'm a quiet because the life is short. I need more. I live more comfortable, and for me, that's in set moments in my life. Okay, I'm a stop for the stupid things. I make stupid things. I study more and living more in your house, your family. You know, I'm grow in my mind, and okay, I'm stopping for the something stupid for your life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, this is, I think we are, always reflecting about, our decisions on, on that term. So this is nice. Yeah, I will answer this question because, I have, a lot of turning point. I think fountain tea is one, but, before that, when I was a teenager, I raised in a very poor family, but poor family, that we do not, we hadn't, a good, let me see, how can I explain, but a good idea about the education. My family didn't care about education. And consequently, I raised with some lacks of self-confidence about the education, and all the things related to it. And I had a brother, my best friend, that, at that moment, he said a very interesting things to me that, oh, you can do it because you are very smart. and I was very young. And nowadays, I'm very, I'm aware that, I kind of figuring out how important it was for me at that moment, because it was a moment that I started to try more, and I started to try more, and I started to try more. And then I started to study geology, and then a master's degree, and I almost finished my PhD, and I'm studying English, and I'm studying other language, and I'm studying, coding, and I've been into a lot of things, but, kind of, he unblocked this, this power in code, but, the energy to put in something that I like. So was a totally turning point in my life. Jessica, your turn.
Okay, so basically, Endo, right? I feel the same as you. Actually, it's your story is similar to mine, and I had to have someone who could support me on my studies and everything. And I got graduated in Brazil, but I can say that moving to Portugal, it's not the best country in the world, but the education system here is different, and I could work and live with people who had a better education system. And I felt in the first year I moved to Portugal, I felt like the how can I say, the worst person I could imagine, because I didn't know what they knew, and I was just demanding a lot from myself. And I think this is why I'm trying to improve in all of the areas in my life, mainly in studies. And you understand, I'm trying to improve like math skills, because
yeah, it's hard.
yes, and you say, oh my God, I don't know this, and for them it's so simple. Why it is not for me, right? So yes, it's life. I didn't have a turning point, but it was I think Portugal just changed my point of view, because I thought, okay, or I study or I will not survive, basically.
Yeah.
Yes, it's different.
Yeah, maybe Portugal has been a turning point in your life.
Yeah.
Currently. Yeah, but how interesting it is, like you are facing math from other eyes, like, I imagine now I'm facing a lot of different challenges, but, with self-confidence that sometimes I don't know how to do it, but I will learn. And I can do it.
Yeah.
But in the past was very hard, because I had a lot of, blocks in my mind, in my life, that, I'm poor, I hadn't education, I hadn't support. So
yes,
this is important. Nowadays, I'm trying to always say the same to students, very young students that I know, man, you can just, relax and let's do it together.
Yes, I agree totally.
So, did you remember any turning point moment in your life?
Yeah. When I started my undergraduation, and when I moved to Rio de Janeiro, because I live in different place with different peoples and different, how can I say, sotaque?
Accent.
Yeah, and different accent, and I sorry, how can I say?
No problem.
How can I say? How can I say? Subir degraus.
Oh my God, this is hard.
Oh my God, yeah.
To grow.
To grow in my life. Yeah. Thanks.
Very nice. It's very good to hear that, because it's important, this movement. And we are discussing about the multiverse, but the main point is about the time, how we see, how we face the challenge, are you comfortable doing the things? I like to bring this topic here, discussing in English, because English, for some people, it's very hard to overcome and learn a new language, a lot of fears, so this is very interesting, understanding how the people see this thing. Guys, welcome back. How was the conversation for you all?
Amazing as always.
Oh, very good to hear that. How was Sarah? Long time no see you. Here, my meeting.
Yeah. Hey, and it was awesome. We had a lot of good thoughts, and people shared interesting points of view. So I loved it.
Yeah, it's more or less related to your meeting as well, because about decisions.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Jeff, how was for you?
It was philosophical meeting, really. We talk about space, time, matter, energy.
I'm sorry because
information, but was nice because you need to think. It's very important. Yeah. It was to organize your idea. Yeah, and you would just learn something new, like to speak English, for example, if you organize your idea. And the questions was amazing, really.
Yeah. This is very good because to hear, because it's a time that we can reflect a little bit and then organize our thoughts, our decision and so on, and take, bring it close and to organize our stuff. I've been using, I think I said it, a lot of time, but I've been using English and TNT to organize my whole stuff. So it was a totally turn point for me. Bruna, how was for you?
It wasn't easy. I think, of course, as you said, it was really nice because your meetings have been showing me and trying to, and of course, therapy, have been making me think a lot about my decisions and my life. I think it was a nice chance for us to take a look at us, and at our choices and the things we've been doing. So there were a lot of insights, and we shared a lot of feelings. I always feel we really open ourselves here to share how we are feeling and to share the things like those deep stuff.
Okay. I know that you have to leave this conversation, but I would like to know from you the question number 8. Do you remember an event in your life that was a turning point?
Me?
Yeah.
Of course I do. I think my first meeting here and the moment I started attending the meetings, and I was the hostess, and I felt really, really comfortable. And then the second time, and when I started coming to TNT, I was like, that's my place. Then I started sharing with all my colleagues at work, like, guys, you need to see it. It's amazing. Because I think being a teacher and knowing that this place exists is like, gosh, students, guys, you need to know there's a platform where you can study for free. You
Spread
need
the
to
word into words.
yeah. I was like this, but at the same time I was like, okay, but I work at a school, I can't do it because we also have conversation classes here, but I need to share with everybody. It was like crazy and like mixed feelings. Yeah, and now
good.
it's
I feel the same.
and now it's like part of my life, and I can't see myself without it anymore, and so on, and I'm always here, and that was definitely a turning point.
Thanks a lot, Bruno. Guys, I share with you a forms, if you want to improve this community because you are a member. of this community. If you want to improve this conversation, give a suggestion, you know, say what you like or what you didn't like, and so on, and be open-minded to improve and help us. I also share with you the link of the YouTube. So give us all the YouTube stuffs, like, you know, the like, comment, you know, subscribe the channel, follow us on social media and so on. Phil, do you want to say something?
No, I was just in need to be part of this meeting in a way, to think about myself, and the questions, they were absolutely amazing, and you are doing really a good job. It's incredible to follow you and to see when you started back in, I think it was November 2020, and to see where right now your English and the way you express yourself and the whole communication process. It's not about the language. It's about, as Nonda said in the middle of the meeting, it's about dialogue, trying to persuade people, try to connect. And persuasion is a good thing, right? So you are inspiring me a lot, Endo. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. I love this place because it's the environment where I can be very crazy, you know, very crazy. And I can test myself doing it. And I'm very happy to hear, you know, being very honest, because it's a place that I'm not, you know, pretending something that I'm not, you know. I'm just showing, there's a space that I can show myself, you know, being honest and be happy. It's pretty much about that, being happy here. I'm very happy, you know, every single day when I'm running a conversation here on Tintin. So guys, thanks a lot for this conversation. It was really, really awesome. I learned a lot about it. So see you in the next week, and bye-bye. Have a nice week. Okay.
Have a nice
You
week,
too.
everyone.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you.